BBC Norfolk Introducing.
Now, coming up in a bit, we've got Norwich band The Improvement in the studio with us. And this is one of the tracks taken from their second album. It's called Action.
You're 7 stories high, you're looking for a man. You know that in my hand I've had my sinning gland. You're looking at my health, you're counting up my wealth. You're looking for the only thing, you know it's not the truth. I was looking for you, you were looking for me. We're looking crack and cock, we're testing all we've got. We know that both our glands are throbbing songs, our hands are gazing, staring, crying, our most contented find. We're only now and only then, and everything for men. Action, and now we're doing it. Action, now we're doing it.
Now we're doing it.
You're listening to BBC Norfolk Introducing on BBC Radio Norfolk. Well, that was The Improvement with Action, and they'll be joining us here in the studio in a couple of minutes' time.
Yeah, but still to come, we've got some brand new...
Well, still to come on the programme, the Oppenheimers' new single and the Lydie Boleyn's. And in just a minute, The Improvement will be with us live in the studio.
Now, you may remember that last week we chatted to the Great Shakes, and they'll be playing at our special...
BBC Norfolk Introducing.
Now, we played them earlier and they're now here with us live in the studio, but just before we chat to them, here's another track from The Improvement. This is Havana Disco.
Havana Disco by The Improvement.
And in blood.
And The Improvement are joining us live now in the studio. So I've got Dave and Jamie from the band. So welcome to BBC Norfolk Introducing. So for those of us who don't know an awful lot about the band, how did you all meet?
Well, we've known each other for getting on for about 20 years.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So obviously you can gather from this that we're older. Yes.
Oh, yes.
So was it through a musical kind of interest that you came across each other?
I put an advert up in a local music shop, and Dave answered it. So simple as that, really.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, the two songs that we've actually played this evening are from your second album, which is called What's Said Between. So what was the inspiration behind this second album?
Well, the title comes from a Christian philosopher who believed that Christianity, if you take all the denominations of Christianity, are nothing. It's like kind of trying to nail down the wind, but
Right.
that Christianity was what was said between each of the denominations. And I thought that our music, what was said between all of us and our instruments and all of the things that kind of were real, in the end you come, with music comes out of that. So it was what's said between us and said between our histories, etc.
And I understand that Dave you've got a recording studio, in your house.
Yeah.
So obviously that's great. You get the inspiration. Do you head straight into the studio and try and lay something down, or how does it work
Right,
creatively?
no. What it basically does is we get an idea, we sit down and we play through, and we do hundreds of versions, and eventually we come out with the version that you hear.
Right.
And then we put the vocals on top because of we haven't got the sort of technical stuff to be able to do the vocals on as well. So we pretty much jam it through until we come out with a version that most of us, as in there's only 3 of us, are happy with. And sometimes, we listen to these tracks and think, oh, I played that wrong or something like that. But on the whole, everyone else did all right.
I've had a quick listen to the album, and it is very varied, in terms of kind of musical style. So, is that a bit of everyone on a bit of every track, or is that intentional?
It's just how we've always done it, and it's just we're not setting out to sort of make each song different like that. It's just like it's just how they come out. Do you know what I mean? It's just like we all listen to loads of different music, different styles and stuff. So it's just I guess that influences what we do to a certain degree, and that. And it's just like. Yeah, it's very organic, and it's just like, we don't sit down and go, right, we're going to make this song like that and this song like, rocking on country or whatever. It's not like that, do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just how they come out, do you know what I mean? So,
but it's also based on, like, for example, me and Jamie might come up with something. We're into chug, it's that good jung, 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 jung. There's quite a lot of chug in our stuff. And then Stevie comes along with a guitar and he puts on what we call special sauce, and he changes the whole thing. It's like you're playing something and it just moves around. And then obviously, the vocals we kind of jam over the top, and it just happens. And it's because we kind of consider that we're making our music and not something based on something else.
It's definitely highly original, I can definitely say that. So the album's come out. Where can people actually go and buy your album from? Or get a copy?
They can't, actually.
Oh.
The only reason
Don't say
is
that.
we are particularly awful at selling ourselves. The kind of thing that if somebody said, oh, can we listen to your record, I would actually get embarrassed and have to give them a copy.
You shouldn't
to
be.
go
We've
away.
been very pleased to play it here on BBC Norfolk Introducing.
Yeah, but there's certain people who can sort of like big themselves up, and I'm not one of them. But like we are going to put some copies in Soundclash, because our first album we put in Soundclash, and they were quite willing to sell that, and so we're going to put some in there. But as I say, we're terrible self-publicists. We haven't got the hairstyles, the clothes, and all that kind of stuff, and we're not interested. We do this because. We consider ourselves to be amateur music at its best. In other words, we do this because we love it. We make music because we want to make it. And if people like it, and this is the greatest thing about this, we are really, really happy that you people have given us a chance, have listened to it, haven't just chucked this away as being weird, and actually have thought, right, we'll play it, let us come in here and say our stuff. And we consider this to be a benchmark in our career, because most people just think we're strange and throw it away, because people don't want to hear stuff that's original.
Variety is the spice of life, so I think that's definitely true of the album. So if you'd like to find out more about the band, you can check out their MySpace page. That's www.myspace.com/theimprovement. So thank you very much for coming in this evening, and do keep in touch and let us know what you're up to in the coming weeks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
BBC Norfolk Introducing.